Welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey, we start out with the San Jose Sharks at the Buffalo Sabres. They're doing the anthems already, so should have a pretty quick start. Looks like it's Askarov versus a Lion in net. Colton Ellis is the backup for the Sabres. Alex Nedeljkovic, the backup for the Sharks. And then let me get an audio check real quick. All right, let's hear it. All right, hold on. Okay. Good on Twitch. Gracie, hello. Let's go Sabres. Heck of a win on Sunday. Need to keep it going here. Tuesday night in Buffalo. All right, real quick, let's check the audio. Yep, we're good. I got my chat on my tablet. Ronald Duffney, hello. Oh, sorry about your Wi-Fi. Hope the issue is solved shortly. All right, excuse me. Yeah, let's put it in the chat. Askarov in net for Sharks. Lion in net for Sabres. All right. Scratch. Oh, here we go. 19, 16, and 3. 3.52, 888 save percentage, no shutouts. Askarov. Lion, 17, 8, and 3, 2.64 goals against, 915 save percentage, 2 shutouts. Letty, Reeves, Regenda, scratches for the Sharks. Shen, Dunn, Kozak, Pearson, Metza, and Luukkonen. Yeah, Luukkonen played Sunday, going back to the 3-goalie rotation. All right, other games, we'll keep an eye on the other ones. We got a full slate. 2, 4, 6, looks like 7 games starting at 6 o'clock Central. Well, they got through the anthems pretty quick, actually. I think we're about set to go here. All right, Buffalo Sabres in blue going left to right. They win the face-off. It's behind the net. Lion sends it around. Sharks in white going right to left. Taken away and dumped in. Believe that was Zucker on the dump in. Kept in the near boards. Sharks saucer it to the neutralized. Zucker has it. Under 19 and a half to go in the opening period. All right, back to their own zone. A pass to the near board. Samuelson in front of the box. Dumps it in from the red line. All right, sent out by the Sharks. Controlled by the Sabres in their own zone. And sent in again to the near boards. Puck taken away by the Sharks. Celebrini up ahead. Near circle. Steered aside by Lion into the near corner. Sharks, Will Smith, pass to Celebrini in the near boards. Tipped up into the air, into the near corner. Power behind the net, trying to get it for Buffalo. They just get it out to neutral ice where it's picked up by Graff. And now another dump in by the Sharks. Lyon plays it behind the net. And now Power has it in front of the net, looking. Pass to the near boards. Tuck couldn't get to it. Sent around by Askarov. Buffalo gets it in the far corner. Excuse me. Sharks get it out to neutral ice, but picked up by the Sabres. Now we get a whistle at 17:56. Hey, thank you for being here. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, Stanley. Yeah, they mentioned him in the pregame. Number 64, a defenseman, Logan Stanley. Pearson is still scratched. And false start on Misa on the faceoff. We'll try again. I believe Eklund just won it for the Sharks. But it's dumped in again by Buffalo. No shots on goal. Slow start here. Up to actually Eklund. Pass to the far boards. A dump in from the blue line. Lyon, let's see. I don't think that was on net. Sent up blue line keeper. Sharks to the near side. Dickinson, backhander. Saved Lyon into the near corner. To the blue line. And kept in by Toffoli. And Thompson has it as the Sabres are going the other way. Far circle, Thompson gets away. Orloff, nope. I believe that might have been, that was Dickinson who sent it out. Dumped in again by the Sabres into the near corner. Ooh, what a hit by Malenstein, I think, of the Sabres on Dickinson, I believe. Back to the blue line, Samuelson, far circle, Sabres shot. Must have been high or wide. Behind the net. Again, that's Dickinson. He's been out there a while, I feel like. Behind the net. Nobody's dug it out from the boards yet. And, well, still waiting. Believe Carrick finally got it to the blue line. Dahlin keeps it in. Carrick's behind the net. And back to the blue line. Blast near side. Dahlin saved. And into the near corner. And finally a whistle at 16:04. 2 shots on goal for Buffalo, according to the TV, but NHL.com just has 1. Yeah, that one might have been wide. I don't think that one by Dahlin counted. I believe Askarov saved it, and he was out of the crease. Yeah, well, now they match 2-0. Okay, never mind. Face off in the near circle. They already kicked out Wenberg for the Sharks. All right, taken up the near boards and out to the red line. Sharks dump it in. It's in the far corner. And, all right, Sabres going the other way. Far circle, near circle shot and a goal. 1-0 Buffalo. A nice setup. Far circle to the near circle and a one-timer. And I forgot to unmute the goal horn, so let me re-ring it as I mute that. All right, here we go again as we watch the replay. Yeah. Nothing Askarov could do. Again, he's a lefty. They beat him. Wrong team. Glove side high. Or blocker side high, pardon me. He has the stick with the left. So, yeah, he's a lefty. That's 2 straight lefties the Sabres have faced. The Logan Thompson's a lefty for the Caps. Jack Quinn from Zucker, his 13th. I don't know how they didn't credit him with a shot on goal, though. Yeah, there we go. NHL.com just a little sluggish tonight. All right, into the near boards. Buffalo with the puck again. Doan fell down in the near corner. Graff trying to dig it out for the Sharks. Mook Medulin has it in the far corner, up the far boards, sent ahead, pass off the near boards. Sharks in the near circle, Graf, near corner, behind the net with Byram for Buffalo. Byram gets the puck and finally power dumps it in. Not far enough for icing. Mook Medulin behind his own net. Waiting for a breakout, maybe a line change. Up ahead to Wenberg. Wenberg carries the blue, the red, into the O-zone, near circle. Into the near corner, lost the puck. Samuelson knocked it away. But the Sharks send it to the blue line. A blast, a nice save by Lyon into the far boards. Picked up by Krebs. Sent behind the net. Samuelson up the near boards. Picked up by Tuck. He carries the red into the O-zone. And a drop pass. Far circle towards the net. May have been an Askarov save. Samuelson pass. Shot from the blue line. Another goal. It is 2-0 in the early going for the Sabres. The Sharks need to wake up a little bit and smell the coffee on the road. And finally, a shot was credited for the Sharks. Let's see who got this one, though. It may have been tipped. Yeah, Tuck got the tip. It was a blue line blast, and Tuck tipped it in. Didn't get a great look. Okay, Dahlin sent it, so he'll get an assist. And, yeah, just about, waist high or crossbar high. A deflection by Tuck. And we have 14:21 to play in the first. 2-0 Sabres. Hey, George Pierce, Star Strider. What's up? Thanks for being here. Dumped behind the net. It comes to the crease. Askarov freezes it. 14-13. All right, Quinn, his 13th from Zucker and McLeod. Tuck, his 28th from Dahlin and Samuelson. 4:11, 5:37 are your time of goal. So a minute and 26 seconds apart. All right, Carrick on the draw. False start called. I don't know how else to say it. You know what I mean. Blue line blast did not get through off the stick of Stanley. Another blast, this time by Kesselring, did not get through, and it's sent out. And we get a whistle, I think a penalty at 13:56, and this should be the under 14 media timeout. We'll check it out. 2-0 the score, 5-1 to the shots. Both favor Buffalo. Under 14 media timeout. Hello, George. Thanks for being here. Do you think this will be a high-scoring game? Well, I think we've already answered that, Star Strider. I didn't see what the over-under was. We do have Lyon in net instead of Luukkonen. Let's go Sabres. Goal. Oh, was it a 5-hole on the deflection? Thank you. I kind of couldn't see it. No. Well, if it's another 8-7 game, we're not going to have 100 penalty minutes, though. I don't know if everybody had heard. That was the first 15-goal game with 100-plus penalty minutes since 1986, and only the 7th in NHL history. All right, let's do the goal visualizer. We'll get the Quinn one. We don't have the other one. Quinn in, 22 at the point. Blue line going the other way. And gets the return pass and buries it from nice pass by Zucker. We'll watch it again. McLeod sent it up. So there's McLeod grabbing it up ahead. Pass by Quinn to Zucker. Zucker return pass, and they beat. That is Stick's side because Askarov's a lefty. And then for Tuck, it's a deflection on a blast by Dahlin right here. And George said it was tipped 5-hole. I believe him because I didn't have a clear look at it. All right, back from commercial break. Sabres fans are excited. I guess, well, they already kicked Carrick from the draw. Flyers. Sharks win the draw, sent behind their own net at the neutral ice, knocked back in, picked up by Dickinson. No, picked up by DeHarnay, and Dickinson sends it up the near boards. Picked up by Kesselring, I believe. He sends it up the far boards. And in behind the net, Askarov plays it up the near boards. They get it, and they tip it in to the far corner. Sent behind the net by Byram. And skated. Nope, they're going to skate it back. Power has the puck. I think they're trying to get a line change. Power, actually. Power passes. Now it's sent up, I believe, by Dahlin. Unless Byram's still out there. Byram is out there. Shot from the far circle. I think they were trying to pass to McLeod in the near circle. It didn't get through. Sharks have it. Send it out off the near boards. That's a chip pass. Orloff fell down. And Byram Graf picked it off, got a good shot, but it was blocked by Zucker. Why am I blanking on Zucker? Shots are 6-1 now. At the blue line, near boards. McLeod loses it, going the other way of the Sharks into the near circle, pass Celebrini to the corner. Centering pass just tipped wide in the slot. Pretty good shot opportunity there for the Sharks. All right. Buffalo going the other way. And a dump in from the red line by Ostland. In the far corner, Mook Medulin reverses direction, sends it to the neutral ice. It's dumped in, I think, by Ferraro. Eklund just got run into the boards by Samuelson. No penalty. Why are the linesmen and the ref next to each other in the far boards, in the corner? Never seen that. Near side, Ferraro sends it up for the Sharks, and Kesselring sends it around. Not kept in here by the Sharks. Near circle, shot by Eklund. Good save by Lyon. Bit of a turnover there by the Sabres, but Lyon bailed out his defense. Pack Attack, what's up? Oh, that's okay, Pack Attack. You know, that's all right. If you have to go. Packers making some moves today. I got to look into it. I think they signed a kick returner, so that's good. Still can't believe Cowboys gave them a 4th-round pick for 2027 for Sean Carey, who they were going to cut. All right, somebody kicked out for the Sharks already. Face off in the near boards and sent ahead. Behind the net, picked up by the Sharks, skated up by Klingberg, neutral ice, dump in by Sherwood. Nope, it's still back to the red line. Finally, nope, then Buffalo has it in their own end. Kesselring sends it ahead into the far corner. But that is whistled for icing on Buffalo at 10:54. So the draw will happen in their end. Oops, need to fix the shot. Must have bumped the camera. Maybe I can back it up a little bit. Try not to cut off the stick and show a little bit of Eddie. I can't. All right, this linesman's going to drive me crazy all night. Shot off the draw, rebound, and Graf couldn't get the shot off. Opportunity missed for the Sharks to get on the board. Towards the slot, and Celebrini, uncontested almost, got one off, and Will Smith in the corner battling with Kesselring. Behind the net, picked up by Stanley and sent ahead. Sharks pass to the far boards. They now have it with their defense. Up ahead, Celebrini at the red. Dump in from the blue line. Lyon behind the net plays it to the far corner and out. Taken by the Sharks at the red line. They're getting a line change. Tuck headed off. Far circle. Up the middle of the slot. Power inside. And, a nice save on a backhander. Celebrini to the pass. Will Smith dumps it in from the red line. Shots are 7-4 according to Sabres TV. NHL.com, slow to update. Sabres have the puck. Power with it. Pass to... Why do I keep blanking on 6? That's Benson. Taken behind the net, though, by the Sharks and sent up by Desharnais. Behind the net again. Benson to McLeod. Blue line keeper. Blocked. Sharks take it to the red line and dump it in. McLeod behind the net. Picked up by Dahlin. Dahlin up the near boards. Tipped. And Askarov sends it out to the neutralized. Dahlin gets it. Passed back to the neutral zone on the far side. And now Dahlin has it. Near circle. Pass got away. He was trying to get it to McLeod. Eklund towards the net, centered it, missed to Foley, shot from the far circle, saved by Lyon, and taken by Samuelson, but picked up quickly and sent up by the Sharks. Power in the near corner. No, Dahlin to Power. Power sends it up the near boards, but not out. Ferraro trying to pinch it, and it's picked up by Norris. Dahlin sends it around the boards. Picked up by Power. Power's pass gets tipped into the far corner. Mukmadulin and Norris battling for it. Norris for Buffalo. Mukmadulin for the Sharks. Now it's knocked free. Wait, who's out there? Ferraro sends it up. Wenberg a pass. Up the middle. Sherwood lost the puck. Sabres going the other way. That shot was blocked into the near circle. Picked up by Wenberg. Wenberg to the red line. Wenberg to Sherwood. Sherwood gets tied up. And the Sabres get it out of their own zone. But the Sharks send it to the neutral zone. Sherwood again with the puck. And he sends it back to the defense. Dumped in. Stopped by Lyon to the side of the net. Picked up by Byram. Sent off the near boards. Krebs' pass goes astray. And sent behind the net by Byram. Tuck. Sharks keep it in. Celebrini wide open in the slot. And he gets the Sharks on the board. 2-1. A bit of a breakdown there by Buffalo, and Celebrini makes him pay. I don't know what happened on those passes. 2-1 Buffalo. Sharks get on the board. Nothing Lyon could do. He got beat with a backhander, blocker side high. Careless pass by Tuck, I think, is what caused the turnover. Yeah, nice backhander, and then Tuck holds the stick with the left, so he's right-handed. Looks, it may have gone under the blocker. May have not beaten him high. All right, game on, 2-1. No clue why NHL.com has not put the goal on. I think Buffalo's having clock issues again. It looked like it wasn't running initially. They had trouble Sunday, I think, with their TV. All right, Buffalo has it in their own end. Pass ahead, tipped into the crowd. That should be the under 10 media timeout at 6:45. 2-1, Buffalo 2, San Jose 1 is your score as we head to a commercial break. Again, 6:45 to go in the first, so we'll have the under 6 media timeout shortly. Oh, I don't think did we do the Tuck Yeah, I think we did. So Celebrini from Graf. Celebrini's 33rd goal. Unreal. Hope the Bruins beat the Kings. Well, not me. I'm a Kings fan. Cal Ripken Jr., uncommon. Oh, shoot. Was Ripken 8? Wasn't he 8? That sounds right. Goal, 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 says Nelson Rafael Montoya. Hello. Well, the Kings are okay on the road. Obviously, the Bruins are the better team, though. Probably the Bruins. All right, we'll check the scores. No score in Boston. 4-on-4 at 6:43 remaining. Habs get the first goal. Kapanen's 20th from Newhook and Demidov. 6:24 to go in the first. Jackets and Lightning no score in Tampa. 7:04 in the first. Vinny Hinostroza, that name sounds familiar, from Bachfist and Forsling. Panthers up 1-0 on the Wings in Sunrise, Florida. No score in Madison Square Garden. Flames, Rangers. Canes get the first goal. Logan Stankoven with his 12th from Riley and Blake. 1-0, 7:29 to go. Islanders, Blues coming up shortly. If you have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max, it's available to you. Hulu has a game tonight right now. I forgot what game, though. They also they have the 7 o'clock game, Mammoth Wild, if interested. Oilers Avalanche will be on TNT, True TV, HBO Max. I will bring you Predators Kraken later, though. Back underway. Puck is in the near corner of San Jose's defensive zone. Sent behind the net by Buffalo. Will Smith in the far corner sends it, but not out. Shot by Buffalo, saved by Askarov, and he freezes the puck at 6:21. Eight 5 are the shots now. No, I'm fine. The Lightning scored? Oh, dang it. I missed it. All right, we'll get back to that next commercial break. We'll have an under 6 coming up shortly. Mook Madulin after the draw up the board. Sherwood did not get it out. Askarov behind his own net. Tipped out to the neutral zone. Buffalo sends it in, but Ferraro has it for the Sharks. Excuse me. Buffalo in. Sorry, I was reading a text. Thompson shot blocked by Ferraro in the near boards. Thompson with a hit on Wenberg. Blue line keeper. Tuck sends it around. Thompson tips it behind the net. Mukvedulin there. Up the far boards. Sherwood. Now back to the... Buffalo. Nice pass to the near circle, and Tuck sent it wide. Wow, missed opportunity. Pass to Byram, near circle, down low. Power towards the net. He sent it high or wide into the far boards. This is like a Buffalo power play, but we're 5-on-5 currently. All right. Sharks in the near circle. Ferraro saucer pass to neutral ice. Into the near board. Whiffed on a shot or got his stick lifted. Who was that? That is Misa. I can never remember Misa. Dump in by Sabres into the near circle or near board. Zucker behind the net. Far corner. Behind the net for Zucker again. Zucker in the near corner. Zucker passes. Thompson centers it. No, that was McLeod. Blue line blast wide of the net. Might have been tipped into the netting. And the under 6 media timeout at 4:29. And let's get the Celebrini visualizer. A bit of a bad turnover. Celebrini 71. He's going behind the net. Bad pass, got away. Will Smith took it, and then Celebrini buried it with a backhander past Lyon, blocker side high. Not really anything Lyon could do. It just does a bad pass. All right, let's take a look again. Habs got another one. Deneau, the former King. 5th goal. They're all with the Habs after the trade. He didn't have a single goal for the Kings in the early season. 4:41 in the first. I forgot how to say his name. Goncalves. 1-0. I'd have to look it up. From Hedman and Kucherov. Kucherov's 70th assist. Holy crap. 4:39 in the first. Still 1-0 Panthers. No score. Flames Rangers. Still 1-0 Canes. All of these games under 5 minutes to go in the first period. This game has the most goals so far. Yeah, thanks, Luis. Or is it Luis Rivera. Yeah, just went through it. Do you think the Islanders or Blues can win? Islanders are the way better team. I would take the Islanders. Blues aren't very good. How's it going, Star Strider? All right. Oh, they're showing highlights from that game. If you haven't seen the highlights of Lightning, or I should say Tampa Bay Lightning versus Buffalo Sabres from Sunday, March 8th, do yourself a favor and check it out. No defense, a lot of goals, a lot of roughing and fighting. And we got a fight. Wait, what happened? Yeah, we got a fight. Stanley at the center ice with Ostapchuk. Stanley throwing punches. Oh, Ostapchuk lost his helmet. Stanley dropped down to his knees. Wow. He had the reach on Ostapchuk. He's a tall dude. And they both will get 5 for fighting. And it's kind of hard to say who won. Oh, they're just heading to the locker room because there's under 5 in the first period. Yeah, they did. Ostapchuk took off from the circle and dropped his glove. Stanley was waiting for him, went from the blue to the red line. I think Stanley landed. It was hard to tell if anybody really landed any good ones. They were flailing, but couldn't tell how much effect there was. So 5 for fighting for Stanley, 64 on Buffalo, 63 Ostapchuk on San Jose. So Buffalo down a defenseman, though. Far circle face-off, Buffalo keeps it in. Far corner, sent up. Taken by the Sharks at the red line, sent ahead. Orlov's shot was wide behind the net. Celebrini in the near boards. He gets popped by Malenstein. Malenstein going after, who is this? We got another one. Maybe this is like Sunday. Who is this? It's Goodrow. This time they're along the board, so nobody's fallen down yet. They both have a hold of the jersey. It's hard to get a punch off. And Goodrow's hugging him by the back of the shirt, like, around, so he really couldn't get free. We have another fight at 4:04. That'll put us at, penalty minutes are going to be 10-10 now. Yeah, I don't think they like that hit on yes, it was a clean hit. He popped Celebrini cleanly, and Goodrow should be the instigator there. I'm wondering if you can't. Well, this is wrong. They're not on a 5-minute major penalty. They had to have both gotten fighting. NHL.com is clearly wrong. We'll be at 5-on-5. I don't know why they have so much trouble. It's not going to be 4-on-4 either. Gaudette serves. Wait a minute. Maybe, hold on. It is a I'm just going to put Gaudette in the box to get it's a Buffalo power play, 347. So he must have gotten the instigator like I was saying. All right, Buffalo on the power play, the 5-on-4 man advantage. They had they had to have Gaudette serve it. I just put him in the box instead of trying to figure out what his number was. Goodrow is 23, and now I remembered. All right, Thompson passed to the far boards in the far circle. Buffalo, let's see, Zucker. Now back to blue line, Dahlin. Over to the near circle, Zucker, or no, Thompson centered to Norris. It must have hit the left post and got cleared by San Jose to the neutralize. Oh, man. Under a minute to go on the Buffalo power play. And now cleared by San Jose. Lyon touches it up. It'll be picked up by Byram. Power play unit 2 on the ice. Skated up. Drop pass. Missed tuck. Now a pass tipped into the near boards. And sent out by the Sharks. Time for maybe one more rush here. 22 seconds to go on the power play for Buffalo. To the red line. And drop pass. McLeod and Tuck. Under 10 seconds on the power play. McLeod looking. Near circle, down low. Back to McLeod. Power play over. Sharks have it in the slot, and they missed the pass at neutral ice. This should be icing on San Jose at 1:55. 2-1 Buffalo, 8-5 the shots, and NHL.com is still messed up. So we had 2 fights, but they haven't gotten the extra 2. Oh, no, there it is. Goodrow with the probably an instigator. And then they put, I don't know, it's all messed up. They'll get it cleared up eventually. Play continues. Dump in by San Jose. Sent out by Lyon. Dump in by Buffalo from the red line. Sent around by San Jose. We have 1:35 in the first period. Buffalo didn't get any shots on goal on that last power play. Far circle. Sharks get it out to the red line. Skated up by, I think that's Celebrini. Yeah, it is Celebrini. Pass and a shot from the point was blocked. Return. Good pass from Smith to Orloff. That was saved. Long shot. Klingberg and picked up and sent out by Buffalo. But Orloff has it at the red line. Buffalo got 1 player changed, I believe. Celebrini. Now it's sent out by Buffalo. Doan. No, Celebrini stole it. Shot towards the net. Oh, went wide by Graff. He skated in between the circle and the crease and just sent one wide. It was a nice play by Celebrini to create a scoring opportunity for Buffalo. And Celebrini checking somebody in the back as they dig the puck out, and that was Carrick. Celebrini gets the puck back. It's tipped. I don't know how that didn't go in. Must have been high. Ferraro behind the net. Sharks keep it in. Orloff around. Oh, it hit. Must have hit the boards funny and hit off the side of the net. Pass by Misa to the far boards. And into the near corner. 2 seconds. 1 sent out by Buffalo. That'll do it. End of the first period. 2-1 the score and 2 fisticuffs. And we have the first intermission, and there's your countdown clock. Figure. Celtics are at Spurs tonight. Great NBA matchup. Dan, what's up? How's it going? Thank you. Oh, no worries. No worries. The choice was definitely between those two games tonight. I definitely was kind of split on which one to do. Would have done Kings Bruins, but man, Bruins games, I don't know. I can never, like, Bruins, Rangers, Red Wings, like 3 original 6 teams. And whenever I cover those games, they don't get much audience. Like, even like Pittsburgh, I don't know about Toronto. Usually Canada games are pretty good, but I know like the Hurricanes, those don't draw well. So, yeah, I don't know about the Penguins. Oh, the Penguins tied it up. Speaking of the Penguins, Mantha's 24th from Koivunen, and it's 34 seconds to go in the first. Rangers got a goal at home, which is a shocker, and they lead. All right, we'll go through them all. Blues game, Broberg, his 4th from Snuggerud and Thomas. 1-0, 14-21 in the first. Pittsburgh and Carolina, 1-1, 34 seconds to go in the first. Looks like they're at first intermission almost. Lafreniere, his 16th on the power play from Zibanejad and Fox. Panthers, thanks to Hinostroza, lead the Wings 1-0, end of 1 in Sunrise, Florida. In Tampa, Goncalves 8th from Hedman and Kucherov, 1-0, 19 seconds to go, Jackets, Lightning. First intermission, again, Danault, Kapanen on the goals for the Habs. They lead the Leafs 2-0. First intermission. No score in Boston, Kings Bruins. Yeah, Kings Bruins is the only scoreless game thus far. Golden Knights Stars coming up. Mammoth Wild coming up in like 20 minutes or so. Ducks Jets under an hour. Oilers Avalanche a little over 2 hours. And I'll bring you Predators Kraken. Shots are 8-5 Buffalo, and of course they're up 2-1. I think we did the goal visualizers, yeah. All right, so we had Ostapchuk and Stanley fighting. Then we had Malinston and Goodrow fighting. Goodrow picked up the instigator, and he got a misconduct, so that's another reason he headed to the... So he's got quite a few penalties to tick down. Well, they already took care of the PK of the instigator, but yeah, he's not going to be back soon. It's not a game misconduct, but he's got to serve those concurrently, I think. So he'll be back about halfway through the second period then, I think. Thank you. All right. Yeah, because what happened is Malenstein hit Celebrini. It was a clean hit, and then he picked the fight. And I was like, yeah, he definitely deserves the instigator. Buffalo, oh, this is the first meeting. The second meeting is March 19th in San Jose. 9-7 faceoffs, Sharks. No power plays yet for the Sharks. 0-1 Buffalo, they didn't get a shot off. 22-10 the penalty minutes, San Jose. 8-7 hits, San Jose. 6-3 block shots, Sharks. 8-5 giveaways, Sharks. 2-1 takeaways, Buffalo. You know what? I got to eat some more dinner, I believe. So we already went through the scores. I'll scroll down to the games in progress. Or I should say the game in progress. We'll be back before these 7 o'clocks. All right, so you can keep an eye on Islanders Blues. Everything else reached the intermission, I believe. No changes in the scores. Yeah, Red Wings, Panthers will be the first one to return. All right. Hope to see you tonight for Predators Kraken also. All right. Welcome, and hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And potential viewers also means potential subscribers as well. And if you already have a Twitch account, if you could please give me a follow there as well. Thank you once again. In the poll, don't forget to vote. 54 votes already. Sabres have 54%, Sharks 46%. Did I put the score in the chat? No, I did not. All right, here we'll put it in. All right, I'll cue up the music. And then I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Let's get out and get back in real quick for this game. Make sure we didn't get behind because of commercials. All right, there we go. Oops, this. There we go. Wait a minute, what? All right, should be just about set for the second. As we look at the two Sharks in the sin bin, if you will, the penalty box. Rinkside with Razor, presented by Ford for the Buffalo broadcast. Back underway. I don't even know if they got the draw. Puck is in the far corner. Look down for a split second. Next thing I know, they're chasing the puck. Sharks in white, going left to right. Sabres in blue, right to left. Off the boards, Klingberg dumps it in. Lyon passes to the far corner for the Sabres. Buffalo pass to Dahlin, neutral zone. Cross ice to the far boards in the O-zone. Far corner. McLeod behind the net. McLeod back to the blue line and out. Nobody kept it in. Lyon stops it behind the Buffalo net. And he passes it to Ostland, who sends it ahead. Or is it Ostland? Taken behind the San Jose net, sent out between the two defensemen right down the middle. Lyon gets it to Power. Pass ahead, off a Doan stick. He sends it in. Behind the net, in the near boards, sent around by, I think, Norris, it is. Power in the far corner, sent back to the near corner. Doan behind the net. Battle for the puck in the far circle, taken by the Sharks in the far corner. Is that Graf, or do they have a 61? Must be Graf. They do not have a 61. All right. Sent ahead again by Buffalo. Far circle now. Centering pass, Power shot. Nice save by Askarov. Up the near boards for San Jose. Around to the far corner, though. Shot from the top of the circle was wide into the near boards for the Sharks. Kept in at the blue line. Toffoli sends one, and it got knocked away. Buffalo skates it out to the red line. Pass off the far boards. Sent ahead by Toffoli. Sharks in the far circle. Sent behind the net by Eklund. And up into the far corner. Picked up. Sent behind the net again. And a pass down the length of the ice by Buffalo. And picked up by Dickinson. He takes it to the far corner. Sends it to the saucer pass to the neutral ice. And a chip off the near boards, but Buffalo has it. To Krebs in the near circle. Shot saved by Askarov. Back outside the blue line. And yeah, that should be shot number 10 for San Jose. Buffalo. Oh, we got a whistle, and then somebody got tripped after the play. Desharnais tripped. That was a dirty play. Desharnais tripped Carrick, and we got some mixing up. That should be a penalty. I don't know what the initial call was. Let's listen in. Maybe Carrick dove, but well, nothing, I guess. No call. I guess they deemed Carrick may have taken dive there. Oh, I'm trying to get situated. Is that better? All right, that might be better. There we go. All right, no additional penalties. Still 10-6 the shots on goal for Buffalo. They win the faceoff and dump it in. It's to the side of the net. Askarov freezes it. 16:44 to go. Let's quickly check. Kings Bruins no score in the second. Canadians still up 2-0 on the Leafs in the second. Lightning still up 1-0 on the Jackets in the second. 1-1. Oh, Wings tied it up. Patrick Kane's 10th from Sider and DeBrincat. And we'll get back there in a minute. They missed the faceoff. They're showing the Sabres coach. I mean, come on. Smith tried to send it in, but the Sabres send it right out. Towards the net, Askarov steers it into the far corner. Doan gets it to Norris. Blue line, taken away by the Sharks. 2-on-2 the other way. 3-on-3. Graf missed it, or it was behind him. Graf in the slot. Return pass on a give and go. Missed, and a shot was blocked into the far corner. And the Sharks keep it in. Excuse me. And pass to the near circle. Celebrini centers. Far circle shot. Must have been blocked. Taken behind the net by Buffalo. A chip pass. It went into the crowd. They're going to say that it was tipped or deflected. So no delay of game, puck over glass penalty for the Sabres, apparently. All right. Still getting things sorted out before the next face-off. It's in the Buffalo zone, defensive zone. Celebrini wins it from the near circle. Mook-Madulin pass to the far side. Shot was blocked. Sabres in the far board send it to the neutralized dump in by Sharks. Behind the net, Lyon works it to the far corner. Kesselring sends it, but it's stopped by the Sharks. They send it behind the net, centering back to the blue line, actually, and a dump in to Foley behind the net, battling. Tuck is there. Buffalo passes. Kept in by Misa. And finally, Buffalo sends it to the neutralize. Whistle at 15:15, and what is the call? I think it went into the bench area. I had to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully that's the end of it. All right, 15:15 to go. Second period. Face-off in the far circle and a false start. We will redo it. Wenberg wins the draw for the Sharks. Back to the blue line. Shot wide. Weird deflection off the glass. Buffalo sends it out. Taken up the middle by Malenstein. Towards the net. He scores. 3-1. Sabres. Nice play by Malenstein. He stick-handled around the last defender and put it in. Glove side high because Askarov, again, is a lefty. 3-1 Buffalo. Nice pass and just not very good defense by number 6 on the Sharks, Dickinson. Malenstein made him look silly. He put it between his legs, I think, and then beat Askarov glove side high to his right side. Play continues here. Under 14:50 to go. Shots are 12-6 Buffalo. 14:40 to go. Yeah, speed up the clock. There we go. Behind the net, Askarov battling, tried to get it to the near boards, and finally the Sharks make a pass to the neutral zone. It's tipped. Dahlin sends it in, picked up in the near corner. That is whistled. Icing on Buffalo. Whoops. So, well, they don't even have the goal. We know it's Malenstein. They just have not put it in NHL.com yet. Oh, they just had the goal info and I missed it. All right, already a warning. We're still waiting. There's the faceoff. 6th goal of the year for Malenstein from Krebs and Dahlin. Yeah, it was a great pass to Spring Malenstein. I mean, it was a lot of individual effort by him. All right, Buffalo just iced it again at 14-14. Rangers still up 1-0 on the Flames. Penguins and Hurricanes 1-1. Blues 1, Islanders 0, end of first. No score early goings in Dallas between the Knights and Stars, and in St. Paul, Minnesota between the Mammoth and Wild. All right, back underway in this one. To the side of the net, Buffalo sends it up the near boards. All the way into the far corner, Celebrini picks it up. Celebrini to Klingberg. Pass gets away. Up the middle. Buffalo towards the net and nearly stuck in the 4th goal. Wrap around. No good either. Wow. Sharks got super careless with the puck there. I don't know what they were doing. And Buffalo dumps it in from the red line. 2 golden opportunities for the Sabres to make it 4-1. I mean, this is not Askarov's fault. This is just really bad defense by the Sharks, which is probably par for the course for them. Yeah, the backhander, he had him beat, and I think he sent it off the side of the net. He made the first save. Then on the rebound, Thompson hit the side of the net. And then the wraparound, I think, was a kick save as Askarov covered the left post nicely for him. Right post looking at the goal, or far post. All right, cross-ice pass by Doan. Norris centers it to Dahlin towards the net. Pass tipped away to Will Smith. He carries it to the neutral zone and dumps it in from the red line. Far corner, picked up by Power for Buffalo. Power cross-ice pass. Pass to Tuck for Buffalo. Red line dump in by Tuck. He heads off for a line change. Askarov to the far side, far corner for Ferraro for the Sharks. Behind the net to Mook-Medulin. Mook-Medulin up the near boards, tipped into the near corner. Norris takes it up. No, Kesselring takes it up the near boards. Pass gets away. Sharks have it the neutral ice. Far circle. Tough angle shot was wide into the near boards and down the length of the ice. Races on. Mook-Medulin is there for the Sharks. Kesselring takes it off the boards. Sends it ahead for Buffalo. Askarov behind his own net for San Jose. Puck deflected into the far corner by Krebs, I believe. Far circle, shot, and wide into the near board. Oh, into the netting, and that'll get a whistle. We have the under 14-minute timeout at 12:03. And the Sabres up by 2 now. 16-6 are the shots. All right, let's not disparage women. I get it. There's a talent gap. I get it. I shouldn't have laughed. All right, so now we have Malenstein's goal. You'll see him just make number 6 look silly. Right there. Then buried it. Let me see that one more time, I think, too. Well, sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why, Joe, your comment got held. It said Beck's with a tally. I don't know. Oh, Beck Malenstein. Yeah. I just showed it. Hopefully it shows up for you guys. I'd have to check my phone because it doesn't show on my desktop, but hopefully you guys saw that. Yeah, Beck's as in Beck Malenstein with the tally. We'll watch that one more time. Let's see. Okay, Darlene just passed it to Krebs. Krebs sent it off the near boards. That's a chip pass. And he made he stick handled around Dickinson. I mean, Dickinson looked silly on that one. Just an incredible play by Malenstein. Oh, got it. Yeah, huge rivalry game. Yeah, it's time for a teardown and rebuild. These little retoolings or whatever you want to call it. This ties Beck Malenstein's career high of 6 goals. They just put on the Buffalo broadcast. All right, we are back from commercial break. They missed the draw. Sent down the ice in the far corner of the Buffalo zone towards the net, behind the net. And Buffalo makes a pass to the red line. Center ice. Pass to Samuelson. Near circle shot. Deflected into the netting above the glass at 11:38. So it's still 2-0 Habs. No score in Boston. Kings Bruins. Yeah, we'll try to check the board again soon. Oh, Jackets tied it up with the Lightning. Garland's 10th. Matejchuk and Johnson on the assists. 12:48 to go in the second. Excuse me. Near circle in the San Jose end. Ferraro behind the net, up the far boards, tipped ahead by the Sharks, and taken away. Darlene up the near boards, pass to the red line, carried into the O-zone, shot by Samuelson, wide into the near corner. Sent around by, my gosh, my brain, Zucker. I just remembered. Blue line keeper. Pass to the near circle. Rebound tipped in by Zucker. It's 4-1. Whoa. Here come the Sabres. Sharks may need to start another fight to get back into this game. Sabres starting to run away with it. A great puck movement. Yeah. McLeod, blue line pass, near circle. Okay, why do you switch replays in the middle of, like, right before the goal? So it was a rebound, and Zucker was able to just tap it in because it was laying in the crease. So 4-1 Buffalo. Sharks send it behind the net and sent out. Buffalo has it in the neutral zone, off the far boards, and dumped in by Tuck from the red line. Picked up by Norris. He gets knocked down by Klingberg. Behind the net to Orlov. Tuck has it again, though. Tuck sends it towards the net. Rebound behind the net, though. Backhander saucered down the length of the ice, just wide of the net for icing. Whoops. 10:29 to play. In the second period, almost halfway home. Mother Zucca. Bang. On the rebound, yeah. We'll get to those goals. We get another warning on the draw. Come on. Drop the puck. Celebrini wins it. Nope, we're going to redo it again. Oh, this linesman's annoying. It is Ostland in the net, or in the faceoff, I meant. Now what? What are we reviewing something? I got to listen. I think they had a clock. Oh, they needed to reset the clock. Yeah, because everybody thought we were playing. And I forgot to pause it. Damn it. 10 stupid linesmen. I can't stand this. All right. Kept in. Buffalo. Near boards. Thompson. To the near circle. Centering pass off the far boards. Blue line keeper. Pass to Ostland. I can never remember Ostland's name for some reason. Sharks pass deflected. Buffalo keeps it in. Near circle. Thompson. Darlene in the near corner. He falls down and crashed into the boards on his own. Oof. Hope he's all right. He has the puck in the near corner. Now Thompson. And it's sent around behind the net for Buffalo. They still have the puck. Blast from the point. A little bit of a slapper by Power. It deflected into the far boards and sent up. Oh, there was a nice hit by the Sabres in the far boards just off camera. 20th goal of the season for Zucker. Krebs' shot is blocked. 19, not 91. Krebs in the far boards. He gets knocked down. Sharks take it away. Neutral ice pass to Toffoli. Toffoli in the near boards. Sends it around behind the Buffalo net. Blue line keeper for the Sharks. Rebound to Toffoli and sent wide. Misa in the far corner. Taken away by Kesselring. And a pass up the near boards. Sabres to the neutral ice. Up ahead to Krebs in the near circle. And taken out by the Sharks and turned over at the neutral ice. Krebs gets stood up and the puck is taken away by Dickinson. Pass to the near boards. Jump in by, I swear they have a 63. Yeah, Ostapchuk. I don't know why I couldn't find that earlier. He was in the fight. Sent ahead by Buffalo Samuelson in the far boards. Actually, Samuelson just kept it in, so it was 22. I forget. They tried to get a deflection for Zucker. It was wide in the far boards and sent out by the Sharks. Who the heck is 22? Oh, that's Quinn. Sent ahead. Drop past McLeod. Down low behind the net for McLeod. Off the stick of Byram. Kept in at the blue line. Wenberg picks it up for the Sharks in the far corner. And Wenberg will send it behind the net. 7.5 to play in the second period. Sharks are not getting pucks on net. Buffalo, it's in the far corner. Celebrini couldn't dig it out. Blue line keeper. Pass to the near side. Sent towards the net. Nice save by Lyon. Desharnais on the shot. Buffalo sends it in off the near boards. Far circle now. Tuck sent it behind the net. Near boards for Sherwood. Far boards. Return pass to Sherwood. Off his stick into the near boards at the blue line. He tips it ahead, but Tuck has it. Tuck does not get it out. It's picked up, sent to the corner by Ostland. Right in front of the Buffalo bench, into the far circle. Oh, nice how's she going towards the net. And centering pass taken away by Misa. And dumped in. Behind the net, Stanley trying to dig it out from the near corner now. Thompson sends it. Thompson makes a pass to the far circle. Buffalo to Stanley. Stanley up the middle. Oh, Thompson got decked and Buffalo retaliated immediately. It looked like a low hit because Thompson nearly went head over heels and it's getting ugly. Darlene trying to peel people off. But yeah, they went after Thompson and Sabres were hearing none of it. But this should be, I would assume this is going to be a San Jose power play. 19-7 now are the shots. Let's see what's called. Yeah, we're going to head to the under 10 media timeout, I think. I believe we did the under 14. Keep an eye on the penalties. Oh, shoot. My chat got disconnected. Is it broken? Okay, it was just the one. Seems to be okay. That's weird. The West has Dallas, Colorado, Edmonton, and the Wild. Yeah, I don't think Edmonton's... I don't think you can loop Edmonton in with those three. They're Dallas, Colorado, and Minnesota Wild are head and shoulders above Edmonton and Vegas, etc. But point taken. The East is Tampa, Buffalo, Montreal, and Carolina. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Stars losing Seguin hurts them bad. Yeah. It's Seguin, right? I think I've heard Sagan lately. I'm like, I've never heard him pronounce Sagan. Goal, 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 goal. Yeah, 4th goal for Buffalo. Rock that Tage. Tage Thompson's not a goober. Yeah, but their goaltending's terrible. Have you seen their goaltending? It didn't get any better getting rid of Skinner. Jari is awful. He's just Eastern Conference Skinner. I don't think you're going to be able to ride Ingram. You think it's Sagan, not Seguin? Okay. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, that was a low bridge by Orlov. I don't blame the Sabres. All right, I think I got to get back. We'll look it up later. I didn't know it was Sagan. I always thought it was Seguin. I guess, yeah, we do have a Sharks power play. Thompson got a penalty. I'm just going to put Benson in the box. Why did Thompson get a penalty? 2 for receiving? Power, McLeod, Samuelson, Tuck on the PK. Near circle. Clear down the length of the ice by Buffalo. 5:55 in the second. Pass to the near boards to Foley with the puck. 17th in power play, 19.8% for the Sharks. 5th in PK, 82.8 for Buffalo. Klingberg at the blue line, at the point. Klingberg sent and deflected into the netting at 5:30. Yeah, I hear you, but they're only going to go as far as their goaltending takes them. True, but they didn't win the cup the last 2 years. I was hoping they would, and they didn't. Yeah, and they didn't win. I don't see them beating either Colorado. Maybe they'll win in the first round, but they're not going to beat Colorado, Dallas, or Minnesota in a 7-game series. It's just not happening. Not with that goaltending. Wenberg got kicked out. Celebrini steps in for the faceoff. Just my opinion. I hope the Oilers do well. I'd rather the Oilers won between those 4 teams. Definitely want Edmonton or the Wild ahead of Colorado or Dallas. Towards the net, Wenberg with a shot saved by Lyon. Near board, Celebrini. Centering pass, and Toffoli sent one wide just in the slot. Point blank range. Somehow missed the net. Cleared by Buffalo. Taken behind the net. They're not going to have an easy first-round win over the Kings this year either. The Kings aren't going to make the playoffs. Toffoli back to Klingberg at the blue line. Near circle shot. Rebound. Nope. Frozen by Lyon on a good save. 4:31 to go. Still 20-8. That had to be a shot on goal. That was like 2. Celebrini with the shot, and then there was a rebound. Well, no, I guess he didn't get a putt. Well, Celebrini definitely got a shot here. How many times are we going to see this? Yeah, we missed the draw again. Good job. Gosh, the Buffalo TV is frustrating me. Kept in at the blue line. They get it to Eklund in the near boards. Eklund down low. Misa behind the net. Misa taken away. Buffalo gets it to McLeod. McLeod centers it. Far circle shot was wide. We're back to 5-on-5. And Sharks in the near boards. Sent behind the net. Misa to the far corner. Actually, it's along the boards. They're still battling. Who the heck is 96? I keep forgetting that's Kurashev. Up ahead for Buffalo, but taken by the Sharks behind their own net. 3:30 to go in the second period. They took a shot away from Buffalo. Save there by Lyon at 3:24. That should be a shot. I don't know why they're not counting some of these shots for the Sharks. I don't get it. And that is I guess the under 6 media timeout. 19-9 the shots. Buffalo 4-1 the score. I think we did Malenstein's goal. I don't remember. I don't think we did Zucker. Zucker's 17. He's right outside the crease right now. Blue line for Power, near side. Yeah, just an easy tap in after Quinn's shot from the near side. We'll do it again. So Zucker gets to the crease. Pass by Power, Quinn's shot, and then the rebound is tucked in by Zucker. We can check the Celebrini will score here. Jari is likely thinking he can. Yeah, I don't think so. Ingram's not that great, and Jari's bad. No, Avs aren't going to. Who are they going to get beat by outside? And there's no way. 90%. That's asking a lot, especially for the Oilers. The Canadians don't get that. Montreal and Edmonton have suspicious goaltending. Who rocked Dallas twice? The Stars? No, Colorado just lost. Or are you talking Oilers? Hey, I hope Edmonton wins. Out of those 4 teams, I'd rather Edmonton won. I'm not, even though I'm a Kings fan, I'm rooting for the Canadian teams. No, I don't agree. Avs aren't going to lose. Yeah, I don't know what the matchups will be. I have no clue. All right. All right, back underway. They added another shot for San Jose. 19-10. 3:12 to go. Middle period. Taken to the far circle. Backhander was wide, though, into the near boards. Sharks trying to dig it out. Buffalo set behind the net. Far corner. Pass up the far boards, and I thought it'd be icing, but Mukmadulin takes it behind the net, and he stops. Passes to, I think, Celebrini. Celebrini sends it ahead, pass into the near corner, and sent out. Race is on, but it ends up being icing on Buffalo at 2:32. Yeah, Dickinson. Well, Murphy's the only defenseman they added, though. Dickinson and Doc are forwards. Bouchard's a liability on defense. He's like a glorified fourth forward. The Wings are overachieving? I don't know. I haven't been watching much Wings lately. The East should be fun. It should be pretty even in the East. 1 through 8. Pass gets away. I just don't want Washington. I don't want Florida, and I'm really hoping Washington doesn't make it because of Tom Wilson. All right, Sharks into the far circle, and puck in the slot. Nice shot by Graff. Lyon juggled it and froze it. 2:04. Oh, what the heck? Why does my one chat keep getting disconnected? My other ones aren't. There we go. I don't know. Murph is getting old though. Connor Murphy, I think he's lost a step. He looked terrible when he came back from injury last year for the Hawks. Took him a long time to get it back. Sent out by the Sabres. Sharks pick it up, take it behind their own net, up the near boards, and tipped ahead. Trying to dig it out is Eklund. Samuelson and Byram were there. Blue line keeper by Klingberg. Celebrini had it get it away from him. Toffoli back to the blue line. They get it to Klingberg. Under a minute and a half to go in the second period. Into the far corner on a deflection. Puck finally picked up by Krebs. Sent ahead. Krebs in the near circle. Shot by Malenstein way wide into the far corner. Picked up by Norris in the far corner for the Sabres. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Pass gets away from Power in the near circle. Klingberg, and eventually they get it out. Sherwood a pass to the red line. Sharks take it into the O-zone, far circle. Eklund put on the brakes. Sent to, who is that? Wenberg, who takes it behind the net. Wenberg to the blue line. Ferraro to the far circle, a goal for the Sharks. What a shot. Sherwood cashed in at 30.7, and the Sharks get back into it nearing the end of the second period. Again, Sherwood on a nice feed from Ferraro. So Ferraro gets the first assist. I missed two. Yeah, Tuck got beat glove side high. Just missed Power's leg, too. Just under the bar. What a shot by Sherwood. NHL.com doesn't even have it. Under 30 seconds to go now in the middle period. Sent up and to the far boards for Ferraro. Sends it behind his own net into the near boards. How is that not a shot on goal? Did they take one away and then add one back in? I don't get it. 4 seconds into the near circle. Shot may have been on target. We'll see. We've reached the second intermission, and it is now 4-2 Buffalo. They had been dominating at 4-1, it felt like, for some time, but Sharks get a late goal and get back into it. Somehow the shots are 20-12, and so even though the Sharks definitely shot it to get it in the net, they still don't have the goal on NHL.com. This Game Center page is so slow. I don't understand. All right. Well, we'll hopefully get that goal visualizer soon. Ah, there we go. No, that's just Zuckers. Yeah, they still don't have it. Come back to that. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I don't know if Doc is ever going to develop into much. I like him. He's a big body, but I don't know if Colton Doc is as good as Kirby Doc. That's the problem. I think the Hawks sent Kirby Doc. I think they traded him. They had both. And now they have none. I get it. I get it. Goal for the Sharks. Yep. Habs got better defensively by having players like Slafkovsky, Anderson, Doc, even though they're forwards. Yeah, but their defense, yeah, despite the poor goaltending, they have Hudson, they have Dobson, they have decent defensemen. I can't say that about the Oilers, even with the addition of Murphy. Yeah, I do like Kirby. I liked Colton Doc for the Hawks, but I just don't know if he's ever going to develop. We'll see. I hope he does. I hope he does. Especially, that's fine if it's for the Oilers. All right, we'll check the scores in a minute. Again, believe me, I'd rather the Oilers won over the Avalanche, over the Stars, even over the Wild. I just would rather have the Wild over the Avalanche or Stars. I'm not going to root for the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm not going to root for the Ducks, maybe as an upset, but that leaves me the Oilers and whoever the wild cards are, really. In the East, I really, I'm rooting for the Sabres and Canadians, but I'd be okay with Hurricanes or Lightning or, whoever else. Yeah, Coleman, Bouchard. Bouchard is just a fourth forward. Bouchard doesn't play any defense whatsoever. He's a defensive liability. It's like you're playing with four forwards and a defenseman when Bouchard's on the ice because he's that bad on defense. It's amazing how many times he gets embarrassed out there on defense. He's that bad. So much to the point, I really think he's a defensive liability. He's minus for the year, I think, too. No score in Boston, Kings and Bruins. Habs are only up 2-1 on the Leafs. Nylander's 22nd from Cohen. Second intermission. Blue Jackets 3, Lightning 1, 3 straight, 2:54 to go in the second. Look out. I wouldn't mind the Blue Jackets getting in instead of the Boston. We had Provorov's 8th, Garland's 10th, Marchenko's 24th. That was a power play. Oh, wait a minute. What? Was it 2-0? No. Provorov's 8th. Garland gave the Jackets a 2-1 lead. Okay. And a 3-1 lead. So Moser just scored to make it 3-2. That just happened while I was going through them. Blue Jackets 3, Lightning 2 in Tampa. 2:08 to go in the second. Oh, the Wings take the lead. Second intermission in Sunrise, Florida. Kane and now Falk's 12th from Kopp. 2-1. Second intermission. Rangers winning at home while wonders never cease. Lafreniere, Sheary, and Lafreniere's second. 3-0. As the Flames' offensive woes continue. And Rust's 22nd on the power play gives the Penguins a 2-1 lead in Carolina. 2:04 to go. Paul Coffey, yeah, another fourth forward. That's probably about right. Penguins 2, Hurricanes 1. I don't know if I'd go that far. I don't know if he's that great. I don't know. Whoa, the Islanders getting upset on the road. What happened? Yeah, we knew Broberg, but now Dylan Holloway's 13th and Jimmy Snuggerud's 13th, 3-0 in St. Louis. 8-11 in the second. Golden Knights Stars, no score in Dallas. Wild 1, Mammoth 0, 104 in the first. Kaprizov's 37th from Tarasenko. Ducks and Jets, no score in Winnipeg. Oilers Avalanche later. Will bring you Predators Kraken, 7:48 to go. Yeah, former Oiler, former a lot of teams. I think he was on Boston too. He was on a lot of teams. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Edmonton a long, long, long time ago. 80 to 87. Then, oh, yeah, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, the Kings, which I forgot. Yeah, I remember Detroit. Hartford. Philly. Blackhawks, 98, 99. Boy, I didn't remember that. Canes, 98 to 2000. And the Bruins. Okay, I did remember Bruins and Penguins. Okay. So he would have been on the Penguins in the early games. Yeah, because they didn't have, I don't think they ever had Bork and Coffee at the same time. No. Both 77. Although, yeah, he did wear 7 briefly for Edmonton. But then he was 77. And then with the Bruins, he was 74. Yeah. Because they probably would have already been setting aside Bork's 77. This looks like a picture from when he was with Chicago, too. Boy, I didn't remember him being on Chicago at all. Let's see. How many? Where's his totals? 396 goals as a defenseman. He had 48 for the Oilers in 85-86. Wow. Did we? I don't think we ever. Yeah, let's do Sherwood's goal visualizer. Yeah. Oops, sounds like we're getting rain. All right, can't remember if I said it, but please hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. If you haven't already. And consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Also, follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Sinbin stream there as well. Thanks for supporting my channel. All right, here's the Sherwood goal. He's 44 in the far circle. Wenberg takes it behind the net. Pass to Ferraro. And then a one-timer by Sherwood. He beat Lion high. Glove side high. All right, we'll put the anything in progress. Let's see. None of these. All right, there's your in progress game. Islanders, Blues. And, oops, Ducks, Jets. I don't think I can get both up. Just barely. All right, you know what? I can stretch this out a little bit. All right, there's the 2 games in progress. I'm going to take a break. Thanks, everybody. I'll cue up the music. All right, we are back. I don't know if you saw the message I put in the chat, but allegedly the Ravens have backed out of the Crosby deal. I don't know if he failed his physical, but it's definitely something came up on the physical, and they were hesitant because of his knee injury, apparently. All right, you know what? I'm going to get out and back into this game, make sure we didn't get behind. No, keep my game up there. There we go. All right. No more goals. Is that possible? I would tend to doubt it. These two teams have a lot of offense, so anything's possible, but I don't think we're going to end 4-2 because even if it's 4-2 late, you got to figure San Jose would pull their goalie at some point, and then Buffalo would have a chance at an empty netter. Cannot believe the Blues are beating the Islanders. That's a shock. But, yeah, let's... there it is. Sources, Ravens, Knicks, Crosby deal after physical. The Ravens have backed out, quote, of their agreement to acquire five-time Pro Bowl defensive end. Oh, sorry, Max with two X's. I forgot. Crosby, with sources telling ESPN that the medical concerns arose after a physical. Wow. Did not see that coming. We have a thunderstorm currently in our area, so if I would get knocked offline, that is why. Hopefully it won't be an issue. Pistons beating the Nets. Woo, 73-40 in the Barclays Center. For these two teams to score goals, I would say Celebrating is third more likely than no goals. Yeah. All right, NHL.com still having issues. All right, Buffalo in blue going left to right. They win the face-off. Sharks in white, right to left. Sent ahead by Buffalo, immediate whistle at 1954, probably offsides. And they did finally add a shot for San Jose. I couldn't understand that. They ended the period and they had no shot on goal for Sherwood's goal. I could not for the life of me understand that. All right, Celebrini ready to take the face-off against, I think it was McLeod. Sent behind the net by Darlene, up the near boards to neutral ice. Buffalo has the puck. Pass to the near boards, up the near boards. Zucker deflected it, and Klingberg sends it out for San Jose. It's tipped into the near boards, picked up by Samuelson. He stops in the near corner. avoids Celebrini and sends it up the near boards. McLeod passed to, who's that, Darlene? Down low, McLeod in the slot, shot and a goal. 5-2, Buffalo. Quinn in the slot, nice feed. And the Sabres up by 3. 5-2. Pass down low, and then they sent it to the slot, and Askarov couldn't get from this post to the right post. And he got beat glove side high. Quinn on the goal, 14th of the year at 42 seconds into the third. And they missed the draw again and a glove save immediately. Why is Buffalo's television coverage so bad? I don't remember it being this bad, but like between Sunday and today, it's been pretty brutal. I don't know if the mic is picking up the thunder. 22-13 Buffalo shots. 5-2 Buffalo, the score. Far face-off circle. And we got... I guess we're going to redo the draw. I don't know. Why are we showing the guys for the intermission report? All right, kept into the blue line, sent behind the San Jose net. Buffalo in the far circle, back to the blue line, sent in behind the net. Ferraro battling, but the Sabres keep it. And that pass is out of the zone. Finally, sent back into the far boards. Thompson picks it up towards the far circle. Nope, he didn't wrap around. Took it to the near circle, passed. Return pass, and that may have hit the side of the net or got deflected off the post into the netting above the glass at 18:30. Thunderstorm this early in the season. I know, well, it's March. March, you have thunderstorms. We've had some weird weather, too. It'd be really warm and then really cool. Oh, Ferraro deflected that pass or that shot into the netting. Yeah, we've had some rain lately. Just glad it's not snow. Tipped into the near boards at neutral ice. Sent ahead by the Sharks. Celebrini on his knees takes it into the near corner. Behind the net for Eklund. Eklund to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Shot from the slot. Into the far corner. Misa centers it. Went off the stick of a Sharks player. Doan sends it up. Pass to the left circle. Towards the net. Just deflected wide. Into the near corner. And Buffalo takes it from behind their own net. Dumped in to the far corner. Back around the near boards and out for the Sharks. Wenberg. No, that was not Wenberg. That was Goodrow. But Buffalo has it. They skate it to the red line. Take it up the far boards. Goodrow there in the far corner. That's right. He came back sometime late in the second or midway through. All right, pass off the far boards. Buffalo tips it in. Chased by Malenstein behind the net. He gets hit behind the net. And, now it's taken by the Sharks. That was Gaudette. Haven't said his name much tonight other than when he served a penalty for somebody else. Pass off the near boards. Buffalo into the ozone, into the near corner. Behind the net, McLeod to the blue line by the Sharks bench. Sent to the VAR circle. and sent out of the zone. Up ahead. Oh, I thought the Sharks might have a breakaway and denied by Buffalo. Far circle, shot, blocked into the netting, and a whistle at 16:23. 5-2 the score. Quinn from McLeod and Darlene will do the visualizer at the first media timeout. And what are we doing with Malenstein's stick? I guess he's switching some out. Or getting rid of one. False start on Wenberg. He's kicked out of the draw for the Sharks. Kuznetsov or Kurashev, whoever they have, I don't remember. Shot from the far circle, blocked and sent out. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's Kurashev. All right, Power has it in the far circle. Buffalo passes to the near circle. Only 13 shots on goal for San Jose. This is crazy. Into the near circle. Power lost it, and the Sharks send it to the neutral ice. But Sabres send it up the boards. And let's see. Sharks have it. Ferraro to the far boards. Sent ahead. I think we have a whistle, though, at 15:46. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I thought 2 first rounds for Crosby was a little steep to begin with. But that's just me. All right, they just kicked Celebrini out of the draw. I mean, what is going on with these linesmen? I don't understand it. This has been torture watching these guys conduct a face-off. Just beyond ridiculous. Sent around by the Sharks. It's now in the near corner. Man, sent out up ahead to Doan. Doan in the near circle toward the net. Deflected behind the Sharks net. Pass ahead to the far boards. Return pass at the red line. Carried in to the near circle. Celebrini battling in the near board. Sent out by Buffalo. Picked up by DeHarnay in front of his own net. Pass taken. And now a pass to Misa, who carries the red into the O-zone. Tough angle shot. Lyon saved it, thought about playing it, and then froze it. 14:56. Okay, that's got to be a shot on goal for San Jose. That was definitely on target. Oh, just trying to loosen up my neck a little bit. All right. Carrick against Misa. Carrick wins the faceoff. Near corner. It goes behind the Buffalo net. Now a centering pass back to the blue line. Actually, I'm in. Orloff sends it behind the net. Eklund in the far corner. Blue line keeper at the point. Klingberg shot slow. Must have been deflected. Taken away by the Sabres to the red line and dumped in by Krebs behind the Shark net. And let's see. Sent around the boards to Malenstein for the Sabres. Blue line keeper. Power switches sides. Passes it. Darlene sends it. Rebound in front of the crease. And the Sharks pass it off the far boards. Cross-ice pass misses. Behind the Buffalo net, Krebs around the far boards and down the length of the ice. And not icing. Picked up by the Sharks. And why are we showing the crowd doing the wave? Can we show the damn game? Can we not have this rafter cam? I have no idea what's going on. My gosh, Buffalo. This might be the last time I watch an MSG game for Sabres or whatever they're on. Good Lord. Towards the net, save. I mean, I guess you guys are bored because you got a 3-goal lead. Come on. into the far boards, taken by Mook Madulin for the Sharks, and he dumps it in from the red line. Behind the Buffalo net. And a saucer pass and a whistle at 13:10, and apparently I forgot to start my clock. Sorry about that. And apparently a penalty on Zucker. Sharks head to the power play after the media timeout. Yeah, that's it. You show the crowd doing the wave. I'm switching broadcasts. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't... That's incredible. I mean, you miss all these stupid draws showing stuff while the game's going on, and then you show a stupid wave going on while a play is in progress. I can't. So we'll try the Sharks broadcast the rest of the game. I don't understand. Oh, we need to do the Quinn goal visualizer, and Zucker called for interference of Sherwood. All right. So Quinn is behind the Shark net. Now he's in the far circle. Down low for McLeod at the point, or at the high slot area. And a shot and buried it as Askarov got beat. Glove side high because he's a lefty. Glove on his right hand. Boston gets the first goal. Bruins up 1-0 on the Kings, 9:54 in the third. Loray is seventh from Lindholm and Hampus Lindholm and Arvidsson. Habs still up 2-1 in Montreal over the Leafs, 11:42 to go. 3-2 Jackets over the Lightning in Tampa, 15:58. 3-2 Wings over the Panthers, 12:48 to go. 3-0 Rangers at home over the Flames, 11:03 to go. 2-2 Penguins and Canes. Jankowski ties it up, his sixth from Carrier, 17:11 to go. Blues 3, Islanders 1, end of 2. Peugeot with his 15th. Schaefer's and Barzal on the assist. Knights up 1-0 thanks to Eichel, his 23rd. Wild, that's in the second. In the second, Wild 1, Mammoth 0. Ducks, Jets, no score after 1. All right. And now we continue with a Shark power play. Centering pass. Wenberg tipped it, and it's a goal. It's 5-3. And the Sharks cash in on the power play and pull back within 2 at 13:04. Wenberg won the faceoff. Puck went into the near corner, then behind the net, centered, and Wenberg sent a backhander and didn't see how it got by Lyon. Did that go 5-hole? Or did Samuelson deflect it in? I don't know. Yeah, I don't normally care for the Sharks broadcast either, but I couldn't take it anymore with Buffalo. Just how bad. You don't show the wave while the game's going on. I don't care if you're at home. Face off, dump in. And the Sharks have it behind their own net in the near boards. But not now they finally get it out. Skated out and sent ahead by Ostapchuk. Man, San Jose can't even follow the puck. They were in the defensive zone for Buffalo, and it was all the way in the San Jose zone by the time they panned the camera. Sent in. May have to go back to Buffalo despite that wave coverage. All right. In the far corner. And that is sent to the near boards by Byram. Pass and taken behind the net by Norris. 12:12 to go in the third. Takeaway by the Sharks at the neutral zone. Now the Sabres send it up ahead. Doan's stick was being held. No call. And Graf sends a pass. Tipped away. And the Sabres have the puck again. Dumped in. And hello, Dr. Delay. Thank you. Sent into the near side. How did that conference tournament final go? Sent to the far boards. Orloff with the puck. Sent behind the net. And let's see. Sent behind the net again. I got to go back to Buffalo. Man, Sharks TV is terrible too. Dumped in by the Sabres and it's offside. They can't follow the puck. I'm going back. I switched off the Buffalo feed because they showed the wave while the game was in progress, but the Sharks camera operators cannot follow the puck, so I got to switch back. Hey, thanks for Charles Woodson, number 21. Derek, hello. How's it going? All right. Hofstra's going to the dance. Okay, thanks. I'm glad it went well. Sent up ahead. 11 minutes remaining. Sharks in the far circle. Eklund digging it out of the corner. Centers it. It gets deflected by the Sabres into the far corner. Neutral zone. Sharks with the puck to the bench area. Now they tip it back into their own end. That was Wenberg's 13th goal of the season from Toffoli on the power play, making it 5-3. Sharks back within 2. Puck is not dug out of the corner. Now it is. Picked up by Quinn. He gets hit. Up the far boards. Long pass ahead to Stanley in the near corner. Sharks dig it out. Taken by Wenberg. Wenberg up over the blue line, over the red, into the ozone. Backhander behind the Buffalo net. Now they send it to the blue line. Long shot blocked by Buffalo. Another one sent. That was high into behind the net and into the far corner. Malenstein trying to get a hit for Buffalo. San Jose takes it behind the net. And back to the blue line. Kept in. Far boards. Blue line to the near circle. Back to the point. We got a late penalty coming on Buffalo. They blocked a shot, and there's the whistle. And San Jose heading back to the power play with an opportunity to make it a 1-goal game. With 9:25 remaining, and we'll head to the under 10 media timeout. Let's check out. It might be Stanley heading to the box, or the sin bin, if you will. The newly acquired at the trade deadline, Stanley. So San Jose on the power play. So Sharks have the 5 players. Buffalo has the 4. Stanley is the player that was penalized. His time counts down. So it's a Sharks power play, though, in case there was any confusion. Yeah, thanks, Dr. DeLay. Glad it went well. So Hofstra with the win. Did you hear that the Crosby deal got nixed, allegedly, by the Ravens? I guess potential concerns about the physical. All right. So let's see. Men's basketball real quick. Ooh, Santa Clara after they upset St. Mary's or whatever. Playing Gonzaga now too. So yeah, Hofstra won their conference. Who'd they beat? Oh, they beat Monmouth 75-69 in D.C. Oh, nice game. Missouri State won over Florida International in the first round of Conference USA. I think Uncommon said he's a alumni. All right, looks like no changes on the scoreboard here. Jackets up 4-2. Connor Garland, another goal. Lightning in trouble at home. Are we reviewing something? Oh, high stick was the call on Stanley. All right, we are set to go. And a false start on the faceoff. This has been torture tonight with these linesmen. Celebrini wins it. Sharks keep it in. Far circle shot. Oh, glove save. It tipped up in the air and a glove save by Lyon for the Sabres. Yeah, nicely done. Right in front of a Shark, just outside the crease, too. That was Celebrini. And they missed the draw. Man, Buffalo TV is frustrating the heck out of me tonight. This has been just atrocious coverage tonight. They were kind of bad Sunday. I don't remember this bad. Shot from the near circle, saved by Lyon again, and he hangs on. Shots are, let's see, 23-15. Okay, come on. That was like 2 straight saves. How are these not shots on goal? Yeah. Sharks should have had it easily. 2 shots there. Buffalo TV thinks they got 1. As Thunder continues outside. Carrick against Wenberg. Oh my gosh. Nobody cares. Drop the puck. Just let them play. Behind the net. Sent up the far boards. Nope, kept in. Wenberg, and the pass gets away at the blue line, and it'll have to be picked up. I think that's Orlov. Yep, Orlov behind the net for the Sharks. Celebrini scoops it up. 8:42 to play in the third. Far board sent into the near corner. Byram sends it around for Buffalo and out. Orlov slowly skates back to pick up the puck. We got about a minute now to go on the power play. Pass to Wenberg in front of the box. Smith to Celebrini. He carries it in. Blue line, Orlov to Wenberg in the near circle. Back to Wenberg. And Orlov to the far circle. 40 seconds on the Shark power play. Pass to the blue line. Orlov blast off the boards, off the side of the net, into the near corner. Smith. He gets it back. Back to Wenberg. Far side for Orlov. Wenberg in the near side. Smith, near circle. Drop pass to Orlov at the point. Far circle. 15 seconds on the power play for the Sharks. Orlov. Far side. Celebrini shot blocked, I believe, and sent off the near boards by Buffalo. Askarov picks it up to Orlov. Now picked up by Misa. Power play long over with 5-on-5. Far circle deflected off of Sherwood stick into the far boards. Buffalo going the other way. They have a 4-on. Well, now it's 4-on-4. Sent through the crease into the near boards, so nothing happened. Misa over the blue line. Pass to Mukmadulin, who sends it off the boards behind the net into the near corner. Buffalo pass gets away all the way into the far corner. Sherwood trying to get it. Battling behind the net now. Into the near corner. Blue line keeper for Kesselring. Buffalo sends it around again into the near boards. Somebody got tripped. No call unless he fell on his own. Celebrini dumps it in from the red line for the Sharks. Picked up by Stanley. He takes it behind the Buffalo net. Sends it up the far boards. Sharks in front of their own bench. And, well, nobody has dug this out. It's right in front of Rob Ray in that little gap between the benches. All right, dump in by the Sharks. It goes all the way around to the far boards and sent out. Tipped ahead by Buffalo. Tage Thompson behind the net and couldn't get the pass up. No, that's not Tage. It's hard to see the numbers. Dahlin keeps it in for Buffalo, but San Jose sends it up into the near corner. Now Buffalo picks it up. Buffalo saucer pass to the neutral ice and picked up by Orlov. He's back out there. Under 5.5 to play. Still a 2-goal lead for Buffalo. Shot by Graff. Glove save Lyon. He hangs on at 5:21. And that should be the under 6 media timeout. And I can't remember. I don't think we did the Wemberg visualizer. Let's do that now. On the power play, he takes the face-off in the near circle. It's in the near corner. Toffoli centered it, and then, he buried it. I think backhand. That would be blocker side high on Lyon over his right shoulder. We had 2 fights in the first period, and it's calmed down since then, though. Kings tie it. Drew Doughty with his 4th of the year from Moore and Kempe. We need to get Kopitar an assist or a goal, though. He's still short of Dion for the points lead for the Kings. I'm surprised I didn't do the Avs game. Who are they playing? Oh, I can't. I don't have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max. I would have if I could have. I will probably have to get HBO Max for the playoffs. I'm not going to get it before. Yeah, I saw. I announced it. Thanks, Oliver. My son's clued me in. But yeah, Star Strider. I don't have TNT. I don't have any access to TNT or True TV, and I don't have HBO Max. I probably will get HBO Max for the playoffs. Looks like we're already back from commercial break. We'll check the scores later. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Oh, crap. There we go. Face off in the VAR circle, and Buffalo saucers it to the neutral ice to get it out of their own zone. Picked up by the Sharks. Right far side, Smith. Taken away by Krebs in the far corner. Battle for the puck. Doan is there. So is Norris. Blue line keeper. Now it's knocked out by Buffalo to the red line, and a dump in to the near corner. Krebs getting a little bit obstructed trying to get to the puck, and the Sharks get it to neutral ice. Dump in by Buffalo from the red line. Picked up in the VAR circle. Sent ahead. Glove down by Lyon. Don't think that was the shot on goal, though, but it is 23-18 now. Sent ahead, and behind the net, Lyon plays it to the near corner. Misa sends it behind the net. Sherwood trying to track it down. Sharks deflected into the far circle. Blue line keeper now. Pass to the near side. Long shot goes into the far corner off the stick of Dickinson. Under 4 to go. Puck is kept in by Sherwood. Sent into the far boards. Sent out by Buffalo, but this is going to be long enough for icing at 3:43. Nah, I'm doing it legally. I don't know how long those would work. I don't know how far behind they'd be. I'll look into it, but I pay for ESPN Unlimited. I don't really want to rely on something that could be taken down at any point. All right, sent towards the net, sent around and out and deflected into the boards or into the bench at 3:35. Oh, Sharks pulled their goalie. That was nice of Buffalo to clue me in finally as they showed a goalie on the bench. 3:35 to play. They pulled Askarov down by 2. Far circle. Extra attacker. 28-24 on the faceoffs. Buffalo. Sharks in the Wenberg to Celebrini, I believe. Centering pass into the near boards. Was deflected. Smith loses the puck. Buffalo, quick pass off the far boards, and Quinn couldn't get, and it's sent back into the defensive zone. Sent behind the net, up the far boards by Buffalo. Quinn loses it again. Oh, now he gets it back. He sends one towards the net and into the near corner. Sharks still have the puck. Buffalo steals it, pass to Quinn in the near corner, return pass, and a shot, and they scored on the empty net. The defense could not keep it out. Buffalo 6-3 now. That should do it for the empty net situation as well. Let's see this replay. Celebrini couldn't do anything. He tried to poke check it. It's in the near circle. Shot and a goal. I didn't see who was there. They don't even have the goal up on NHL.com yet. This Game Center link is so bad lately. Looks like it's Quinn's goal. Assist to Thompson. No, it's assist to McLeod. Oh, a hat trick. Quinn on a hat trick, so there'll be a delay. Yep, George called it. Hat trick delay. So many Rangers fans are happy to beat up on the Flames tonight and win. Yeah, a rare Ranger home team. No, I mean, I'd consider it, but I don't know. It is ridiculous how much streaming costs. I'm with you. I'm just not confident that that stuff will work and for how long. Yep, hat trick. Woohoo! Quinn's 15th on the empty netter. Again, McLeod on the assist. May God bless Buffalo and all the fans. Well, yeah, we need them to make the playoffs. It's been too long. Again, I'm cheering for them. They're my team I'm rooting for in the East. Them in Montreal. I would hate it if they play in the first round, though. Near circle, I'm wondering if that's going to happen. Shot and a glove save and held on by Askarov at 2:22. That's going to be brutal if they play each other. Just like Jacksonville and Buffalo in the NFL. I was rooting for both of those teams, and I'm like, this stinks that they're playing in the first round. Again, as long as I don't want Florida to make it, and I'm hoping Washington doesn't sneak in. As long as they're not in the playoffs, that's all I care about really in the East. All right, face off after they kick Thompson out of the draw. Buffalo wins it, sends it off the far boards. Got 2:15 to go. Quinn's 15th, time of the goal, 17-14, assist McLeod, empty netter. Sharks send it ahead, trying to chase it down as Eklund. He is getting tied up by Kesselring. Kesselring takes it behind the net. Into the near boards. Sends it up. And Desharnais sends it up the far boards. Pass to the blue line. Red line dump in. On net. Saved by Lyon. Buffalo behind their own net. Taking their time. They took down the score bug. That's awesome. Pass and tip to the far circle. Taken away at the neutral ice. Mook Medulin, backhander wide again to the near boards. Sent. Blocked into the near boards. And skated up by Krebs. Pass to the red line. Over by Norris. Dumped around by the Sabres into the near boards. Krebs. And that pass is deflected into the air. Neutral ice. Boy, it'd sure be nice if they had a score bug, but if we don't get a whistle, I guess it doesn't matter. Buffalo's struggling on their TV coverage tonight. This has been brutal. Battle in the near boards in front of the box. Fans on their feet. Buffalo behind the net. Malenstein to the far corner. Sent out. Under 30 seconds to go. All 5 skaters in the Buffalo zone. In their defensive zone. Sherwood waiting for them. 12 seconds on the scoreboard. I can see they don't have a stinking score bug up. And we have a rafters cam on. Sent in by Norris. Behind the net, San Jose calls it off. That's the end of the game. 6-3, your final. Sharks were within 2 a few times, but no match for the Sabres. Empty net goal to make it 6-3. 64% of the 104 votes were correct that Buffalo would prevail. Please hit the like button on the video before you head on out. Please consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. 26-21 was the final tally on shots. We'll run through the scores real quick. Rangers ended up getting a 4th goal. Lafreniere's 18th. He had a hat trick as well. And the Rangers win at home, which is still single digits for the year, over the Flames 4-0. Panthers win over the Wings 4-3. Dang it. Oh, well. They're not going anywhere. Verhaeghe to tie it and win it. Ugh. After Casper gave the Wings the 3-2 lead with 6:32 expired into the third. Habs win 3-1 over the Leafs. Jake Evans 10th on an empty net for the final goal. We just did Sabres Sharks. We will have Predators Kraken for you in 25 minutes. We'll keep an eye on Oilers Avalanche. Ducks Jets 1-1 second period. 2-0 Wild over the Mammoth. Boldy's 36. That one's late in the second. Second intermission. Stars 2, Knights 1. Jamie Benn's 12th on the power play. Islanders tied it up with the Blues. 3-3, 12:29 to play in the third. Bo Horvat's 28th on the power play. They were down 3-1. Ritchie's 8th also made it 3-2 and now 3-3. Canes lead the Penguins 4-2, 3:13 in the third. Kings and Bruins headed to overtime. And the Bruins already won. Are you kidding me? That's just typical Kings. Overtime loss again. Drew Doughty tied it. And then Loré with the game winner. Hampus Lindholm, 2 assists on the night. And Arvidsson. Wait a minute. Yeah, I thought he had an assist earlier. Apparently they took it away. Oh, no. That is his goal. The game winner in overtime was the other. Yeah, forget it. Blue Jackets 5, Lightning 2. That game's almost over. All right, going to rest my voice. Yeah. Sabres for 8. Well, they ran out of time. 6-3. Yeah, no, thank you for watching. Better Detroit lost. For who? No, I just don't want the Panthers in. I don't want any success for the Panthers. I'm sick of them. I hear you, though. All right, we'll look at the standings for the next game. I got to rest my voice till then. Thanks for watching. We had a tremendous crowd, tremendous chat. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I guess that helps. That helps. Lightning losing helps the Sabres. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. 8 wins in a row. Oh, okay. Sabres 8 in a row. Gotcha. 8-1-1 in their last 10. Yeah, if that includes today. Dang. And they're going at it with Carolina now for the 1 seed. Ooh, Columbus right there. Boston just got a crucial 2 points because the Kings couldn't get it done. It's good the Sharks lost, but man, Kings still going to need help. They can't even help themselves, though, is the problem. Their best bet is going to be to pass the Sharks and pass the Kraken. Hopefully the Predators beat the Kraken tonight, but that's going to put a huge... Yeah. Yeah, 86 points. That's the battle for the third best team overall, too. But Carolina has 2 games in hand. They've got a game now, and there's still time. They might hold on. Yeah, I heard the other day their crazy record in the last 35. That's insane. Isles are fighting the weather? 3-3 in St. Louis. Maybe, yeah. All right, that's going to do it for me. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, soon after. We'll have Predators Kraken in about 20 minutes. Men's basketball, Big Ten Conference Tournament tomorrow. And one, I guess, what is that? Big East, St. John's Thursday. Then, so single hockey game tomorrow, double header Thursday, single game Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll do the Canadians game, Canadians Ducks, I think, on Sunday. Rest my voice, spend time with my 2 sons. All right, until next time, Sinbin Stream signing out, wishing you all well, and bye-bye for now.